Hi, my name is Christopher Vu. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I have black hair, brown eyes, tan skin, and a medium pitched voice. I'm currently a sophomore and am the treasurer of Lil Homies Big Homies, or LHBH. Starting in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, LHBH has involved online volunteering in public elementary schools in the Rockford area, where reading and math scores are well below the state averages, and students are often living in the heart of poverty. We mentor these students one-on-one, and this semester, it's looking like they're going to be rotating in and out of Zoom rooms with our volunteers while attending class in person. In the future, this might begin to change, but we still plan to expand to CPS and other parts of Illinois. We're also planning to work with students underrepresented in STEM and partner with a group called Project STEAM Train, which Keshav will be heading.
Hi, my name is Keshav Gandhi. My pronouns are he, him, and I have brown hair, brown eyes, tan skin, and a medium pitched voice. I'm currently a first-year student, and I'm also the secretary of LHBH. As Chris said, we're working with truly marginalized populations that come from really disadvantaged situations. So when we factor in disability as well, we have to consider the interaction of the multiple oppressions that our mentees and mentors face. In general, we've noticed that we've used the accommodations approach to disability inclusion versus universal design, and we hope to be continually improving LHBH's inclusion policies. One thing that we've noticed in particular is that the 100% online format may actually be more conducive to disability inclusion with regard to specific disabilities, such as people who are immunocompromised, have mobility disabilities, and in general, those who may have difficulty with transportation, are particularly susceptible to the COVID-19 pandemic, or would prefer to be closer to home for easier access to medications, resources, etc. But this may be at the cost of people with sensory disabilities that may experience difficulties in a Zoom meeting that is not optimized for their specific experiences. So most notably, people who are deaf, hard of hearing, visually impaired, or blind. Our action plan is to focus on disability inclusion within Zoom and the all online format to ensure that both our mentors and our mentees are able to fully experience services and events regardless of disability status. We're making many changes to our organization, both in terms of our meetings and our volunteering itself. So first, we've begun to record all of our Zoom meetings and volunteering meetings with live captions and a transcript, making sure that captions don't block our video content. And we also look at the steps to hire an ASL interpreter if need be. We are going to use color contrast checkers before making presentations, graphics, or flyers, and we'll also have a text-only version of all visual components, including emails. Similarly, communications will be sent in sans serif fonts, which are easier to read virtually for everyone, and especially for people with dyslexia and certain visual impairments. Also, there are now going to be access announcements in our emails with both shortened and shareable links for Google services whenever possible. We're also introducing the ability to self-schedule mentorships as students rotate in and out of the Zoom room for personal guidance, as many types of disabilities, medical conditions, and/or medications can be affected by the specific time of day. And really importantly, we're expanding the range of mentorship activities to be more disability inclusive by greatly increasing the range of skills that we work on with the kids in order to better account for volunteers and students that may have disabilities. So these could be visually oriented, like playing math games with flashcards, or even more auditory in nature, for example, activities like practicing reading words or short stories aloud. And we hope this type of interaction benefits the students, as well as there'd be more opportunities for volunteering and more kids that can get that personalized interaction with the volunteers. Ideally, this would also make it easier for UIC students with disabilities to become leaders of the organization without otherizing them. Overall, although we currently aren't perfect in terms of disability inclusion and our solutions may not be 100% effective for mentors and mentees with multiple types of disabilities, we've definitely improved already after participating in the training session, and hopefully we'll fully implement a universal design approach as soon as possible. In order to stay in touch with LHBH, please contact me, Keshav Gandhi, via email at krg3@uic.edu or scan the QR code on the slide. Thank you.